You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam Family Center. Daily Dodge TV proudly presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver Boys Hockey. And tonight, another rivalry game, non-conference action. The Sheboygan Red Raiders are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the arena. I'm joined on site by Aiden Voigt, my videographer and engineer, and we welcome you into this broadcast, which is brought to you this evening by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. We're glad to have you with us on this Friday night. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Beaver Dam and Sheboygan renewing acquaintances, and of course these teams play annually, but it's not just any ordinary hockey game. There's a traveling trophy at stake, and it's called the Jam Anchor. And tonight, the winner of this game will possess this traveling trophy for the next year. This is a tradition that began back in the 2009-2010 season. As a matter of fact, I've got some history about this trophy, and I'm going to read it right off the page for you here as you look at the She-Dam Anchor. It says here on the page that I have, following Sheboygan's departure from the Badgerland Hockey Conference to join the Fox River Classic Conference, Beaver Dam and Sheboygan's coaching staffs agreed it was important that they maintain their hockey rivalry. So beginning with the 2009-2010 season, the teams committed to playing each other every year. And they added more incentive to keep the rivalry strong by creating a traveling trophy that the winning team would possess until the next meeting. Now this anchor that you see on camera here, this anchor concept came from the connection that both communities have to their respective bodies of water. Lake Michigan for Sheboygan, Beaver Dam Lake for Beaver Dam. An impromptu shootout in the summer of 2009 established which team would receive the honor of designing and possessing this trophy prior to the first meeting. Beaver Dam won that shootout. A Beaver Dam art teacher, hockey parent, and former Beaver Dam boys head hockey coach John Miller created this with the help of his art students, and this is the team that the trophy that the teams will play for tonight and every year. And each team has a 3-foot section of chain in their team colors, red for Sheboygan, green for Beaver Dam. The winning team will connect their chain to this She-Dam anchor following the game. Now this is the 14th anchor game between these two teams. Beaver Dam won the inaugural game January 28th of 2010 by a score of 5-2. Beaver Dam is currently in possession of the anchor following a 7-4 win in Sheboygan on January 28th of 2023. But in the all-time series, Sheboygan has the lead 8-5. So who's going to take this trophy home tonight? Will Beaver Dam retain possession, or will this be going down Highway 23 back to Sheboygan? But this is what they play for right here, and I want to thank the Beaver Dam coaching staff for allowing us to bring it up here to the broadcast area to show it on the pregame show. But this is going to be a fun one, as we said. And right now, Beaver Dam playing some good hockey. They have all year. Beaver Dam comes in with a 14-3 overall record. Sheboygan is at 7-11, but I tell you what, doesn't matter. Throw the records out. It's cliche. I know it, but the coaches just told me that before the broadcast. They said it really doesn't matter when these two teams get together how the seasons are going for either side, because it's always entertaining when these two teams play for this trophy. Right now, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll continue our pregame show. Up next, you'll hear comments from Doug Kraft. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Right now, we'll take a 2-minute break. Back in 2 on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And the pregame show continues inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson standing by with Doug Kraft, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Good to see you, Doug. A lot going on, especially tonight. We'll talk about that in just a second. But let's go back, if we can, to last Tuesday. A nice win for your club over Milton, and I imagine it was a very important bounce back after that overtime loss to Monona Grove the previous Thursday.
Yeah, certainly a conference game at this point, and well, really the whole season, you need to get as many sets of 2 points as you can. Milton played a terrific game against us. I thought they did a lot of things defensively to slow us down. We did just enough to win. We had a couple issues that we were dealing with the last couple days. We feel like we're back to full strength here tonight, but yeah, anytime you take one on the chin like we did against Monona Grove, it's good to just get right back in the driver's seat and get to playing, and obviously helps to have success.
You've had a really good season overall. The guys haven't had to face a lot of adversity, but do you like the response, like the way that they battled back after having to face some adversity that game before?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, adversity is the name of the game. That's how you build consistent winners. That's how you build champions, if you're fortunate enough. Anytime your team gets faced with circumstances and they learn how to deal with it and overcome it, whether it's with success or failure, your team gets better, it gets stronger, and you can use that.
Yeah, we're going down the stretch run here all of a sudden, and I'm sure you like where your team is sitting. What specifically about the team are you pretty confident or pretty happy with going down the stretch here?
Team chemistry is first. They do not point fingers. They do not jump on each other. They get along. It's probably the tightest bunch that I've ever been around. So that part is nice, because sometimes you're searching for that in a season, something to bring the boys together. Obviously, we're dynamic offensively. We've had a little bit of a challenge with that the last couple games, but that's the name of the game with offense. It's not always there. So we're really just trying to lean back into some of our defensive principles, try and tighten those things up, and just, the understanding that everything that we've worked for is right here, it's right ahead of us, and now we just need to finish.
Dynamic offensively. You and I have talked previously this season about how, yes, you're scoring goals, but it's not just one or two guys. You're getting contributions from a lot of guys. So it really is a benefit when you can rely on a lot of different guys. You're not one-dimensional.
Yeah, absolutely. play well together. We don't really have anybody that you see them play and they think, absolutely, I've got to do this by myself. They understand how to use each other, how the players without the puck jump into the play and get to open space. They can be selective with their shots, which I always like. I saw an interesting stat today. We're actually dead center even in shots for and shots against. And as a coach, sometimes on the bench, it feels like, man, we get outshot every game. But actually, over the course of the season, we've leveled that out. So, a lot of guys that can score. For forwards-wise, the top two lines, we got 5 seniors and a junior, and they can all put the puck in the net.
Well, tonight, this is a fun one. Every year, it's fun. And your annual battle with Sheboygan for the She-Dam Anchor Trophy. And I'm sure this is one that when the schedule comes out is circled on the calendar right away, isn't it?
Yeah. When I see the alumni or when they send me messages, they want to know 2 things. Where's the Waupun game and when do you play for the Anchor? That's when everybody wants to come back to. We've had great historic battles with Sheboygan. It really hasn't mattered how either one of our seasons have gone. There'll be 1-goal games in this game. A couple times it's gone to a shootout. Last year it was 4-4 before we kind of broke it open. So we know that Sheboygan's playing with the same pride that we are tonight. They're a very veteran team, just like we are. So they've been battling for this anchor now for years, the same sets of guys. So it's kind of neat to see it for a lot of these players in their senior year.
As you look at this Sheboygan team, who or what concerns you most? What are your keys?
Well, when I watched them, I thought they were doing some really good things defensively. Their goaltender is a senior, and he's played a lot of games up to this point, so he's very seasoned. They got 2 strong lines, and their defensemen are really athletic. So I think all that is going to pose a challenge. I think we're going to have to, make the goals happen and maybe not necessarily just be patient and understand that what we kind of always do or expect to happen is going to happen. We're going to have to manufacture some goals, probably some rebounds.
I'm looking forward to it, Doug, as always. Thanks for your time, and good luck to you and the boys tonight.
You're welcome, Mike. Thank you.
All right, Doug Kraft, head coach of the Golden Beavers, will step aside, and we're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV. Test.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
We continue our pregame programming inside the Beaver Dam Family Center alongside my videographer and engineer Aiden Voigt. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. It's Beaver Dam, it's Sheboygan. It's the annual battle for the She Dam Anchor Trophy. Sheboygan is 7-11 overall. The Red Raiders are members of the Fox River Classic Conference. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam comes in 14-3, members of the Badger Large Conference. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, talented students and exceptional staff. Our school communities have earned 27 Wisconsin School of Recognition Awards, 4 top-ranking recognitions by U.S. News and World Reports, and 3 National Blue Ribbon Awards for excellence. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, where small-town connections and values meet big-town resources and opportunities. Learn more about your child joining our BD fam by visiting our website at www.bdusd.org or schedule an appointment for a visit by calling 920-885-7300. Busy night here on Daily Dodge TV. It's a busy night across our Good Karma Brands platform of stations. We have the hockey game broadcast for you right here. We also have a second Daily Dodge TV video stream tonight. Beaver Dam High School Wrestling is in action right across the street over at the Lodge. And the Beaver Dam Wrestlers tonight are hosting Oregon. That broadcast is on the air right now with Ryan Gerber and Justin Wilski. And on the radio tonight, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team is at Brookfield Central. That game will be tipping off shortly. You'll be able to catch it on the radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Corey Sparks will have the play-by-play, and that is scheduled for, about a 7:15 tip-off. We're just waiting for the teams to come out on the ice. We're going to have the introductions. We'll have our national anthem, and, of course, the opening face-off coming up here in just a second. We have a direct line to our public address announcer, Jerry Nitz, Big Jer, we like to call him. And so we'll be joining him in just a moment here as the teams will head out to get ready for this one. Good crowd on hand already. And should be a lot of fun as the Beaver Dam and Sheboygan do battle. Beaver Dam, they're going to have a quick turnaround after tonight because their next game comes up right away tomorrow. They will play Wanakee on the road, a 2:15 start time tomorrow at the Ice Pond in Wanakee. And then next Tuesday night, the Golden Beavers back home for a huge conference game against Oregon.
Tonight's game features the Red Raiders from Sheboygan. Against our Beaver Dam Golden Beavers.
As the teams are now heading out onto the ice. Beaver Dam, as you can see on your Daily Dodge TV screen, they're in the home white jerseys tonight with the green numbers and the green and gold trim. The Red Raiders of Sheboygan in black jerseys with red numbers and some red and yellow trim. In the first period of play, Sheboygan will be skating left to right across your TV screen.
Now for tonight's starting lineups. For the Red Raiders, starting in goal, number 35, Zane Vandehey. At defense, number 17, Gavin Marks. At defense, number 91, Mason Charles. At a wing, number 92, Eric Zimmerman. At a wing, number 27, Ethan Wilkie. And at center, number 3, Drake Moberg. Followed by the rest of the team. The Red Raiders are coached by Avery Hubregsey. And now for your Golden Beavers. Starting in goal, a junior, number 31, Zach Shave. At defense, a senior, number 3, Carson Rufner. At defense, a senior, number 21, Parker Stotts. At a wing, a senior, number 10, Aiden Root. At a wing, a junior, number 11, Mason Poluznansky. And at center, a senior, number 4, Braden Strakota. Followed by the rest of the Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam is coached by Doug Kraft, assisted by Brett Hupp and Gary Pashley.
There are your starting lineups, and we'll keep it here.
And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Our national anthem here inside the Beaver Dam Family Center as we get set for the start of this game, Sheboygan and Beaver Dam. If you'd like to send me an email during the broadcast tonight, you can do so at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Put hockey in the subject line if you can. That way I know it's you, but we'd love to hear from you. We'll give you a shout out during the broadcast tonight. We always like to interact with our viewers, and again, that's sports@dailydodge.com. Benjamin Beaver is here. He'll be stopping up a little bit later on. I was talking to him before the game. We got a little photo op together. Well, we are just about ready to drop the puck on this one. I mentioned Beaver Dam with those 2 games tomorrow and Tuesday back in conference play. Sheboygan also has a game tomorrow at Appleton United. That's a night game, 7 o'clock. And then next Friday, they've got a home game against Superior coming to town. All right, so here we go. Face off at center ice. Braden Strakota will take the draw against Drake Moberg of Sheboygan. We are ready for hockey. It's hockey night in Beaver Dam. She-Dam Anchor Trophy on the line. Sheboygan wins the draw. This game is underway as a puck is banked out at center ice to the Beaver Dam blue line, poked back the other way, and here come the Golden Beavers gaining the offensive zone. With it here is Aiden Root, dropping it off. A puck deflects high in the air, back out to center ice, and another puck was shot into the zone, went right up in the air, hit the ceiling, and they had to blow the whistle. So that is an immediate stoppage. And a face-off is coming, looks like out at center ice, because that's where it was before it went out. And from the face-off, it is poked towards the Beaver Dam end, and they'll have to go retrieve it. And this is Carson Roofner back to get it. Benny the Beaver's up here. I told you he was coming up, folks. He's going to offer some commentary tonight. Good to see you, Benjamin. I know you're a busy guy these days, all the stuff going on. So, yeah, you got a good spot right there as the puck is rimmed around the boards into the Sheboygan end. We're 40 seconds into the contest. No score, but just underway in the Family Center as Beaver Dam takes it down low in the zone. They center it. There's Strakota, couldn't get a shot off in the high slot, sends it back to the blue line, and a cross-ice pass is kept in and then shot right back out to center. Roofner has it on his stick at neutral ice. He'll just lift it in the air. Beaver Dam's going to go for a change here, so they dumped it in deep. And now sent out to center ice. With it there is Zimmerman. Zimmerman sending it ahead to Moberg. He lost it as he crossed the blue line. Tried to center it towards the Beaver Dam net. Puck knocked down in the left circle. And it's picked up there by Nolan Buchocklin. He sends it around to the near side corner. And there's a shot that went right through the crease. Now another shot that might have been partially blocked, and a backhanded pass got through everybody. That was James Corpy trying to hit a teammate on the weak side, but misfired, and the puck is now sent down the length of the ice. Nope, they wave off icing. No icing here because Beaver Dam's Evan Burkhardt got there, sends it up to the right point. Sent towards the half wall. It's going to be picked up by Corpy, and he sends it out to center ice, right onto the stick of Buchocklin. He'll send it right back into the Beaver Dam. We have a whistle first and a stoppage with 15:07 to go in the first period. No score as of yet. Mike Tronson, Benjamin Beaver here as the teams make some changes. Benny, you're a busy guy. We got Cabin Fever Fest going on this weekend. Wrestling across the street right now. Hockey here. How do you do it all, my friend? I mean, I don't know. How do you... I tell you what. There we go. As the faceoff is won by the Golden Beavers, Rufner sending into the corner. Now along the end wall, it's played by Brady McAndrews as he sends it up to the half wall on the near side. Scramble ensues there, and now brought out to center ice. Up the right wing side, this is McAndrews forcing it down deep into the Golden Beaver zone. Skating after it behind the cage, over to the corner on the left side. Tied up there. That is Parker Stotts. And we've got an injured player for Sheboygan in the corner, and they blow the whistle with 14:39 left to play in the first period, and he's slow to get up. He's trying to get up. Oh, boy, let's hope he's okay. But there was a little scrum over there in the corner going after that loose puck. It looks like he is going to be okay. I can't see his number from here, but my goodness, I believe might be Connor Kinnear. Let's see, is that 14? Yes, it is. Connor Kinnear. He's a senior, and that's a good sign that he got up under his own power there and was able to skate to the bench. Never want to see that. She-Dam Anchor Trophy's on the line. Did you see that? Well, you were walking around with that trophy, Benny. We had it up here on our pregame, and you were walking around with it, and I tell you what, that was awesome. I got a good picture of you with that, by the way, on my phone. So, flexing your muscles there, you kind of look like Popeye the Sailor. Now, you're better looking than Popeye. Let's put it that way. Anyways, play continues now as the puck is dropped. Play continues near the Beaver Dam blue line. It's kept in the zone by Otis Berge, sent to the left side. Pass went behind Berge. It's going to go out of the zone, and the Red Raiders back at center ice. This is Mason Charles, and his pass intercepted. Back the other way comes Joe Trotter into the offensive zone. Hit poked off his stick back out to center ice. He was going in with speed, but now it's swatted in from center ice by Beaver Dam's Boston Damon, but a save made by the goaltender, Zach Vandehey. Back the other way with speed into the Beaver Dam zone. A centering pass blocked. Shot that goes wide, though, on the deflection, and it's kept in at the right point. Play continues, and that pass, nobody home for Sheboygan. Back the other way, Burkhardt gains the blue line. Burkhardt, left wing side, fires from a tough angle. Save made by Vandehey. Burkhardt picks up the rebound, skating around to the far side, trying to keep it in the zone. He does, banks it off the boards, over to the far corner. Damon's going to track it down there in the corner. Plays it up near the half wall. 13:28 and counting left in the scoreless first period. There's a centering pass, and there's another centering pass. Shot in, save made Vandehey. And another shot partially fanned on by Dylan Rufner. Damon will have the puck over on the far side, sends it behind the cage. Nobody home for Beaver Dam. They rim it around the boards, but not out of the zone. Kept in. And finally picked up by Mason Poznansky. Centered it, but it went over the stick of Strakota and back out to center. As he would have had a shot there. A nice chance if he had been able to handle that cleanly. All right, back through traffic. Here's Root into the offensive zone for the Golden Beavers. Up, had it knocked off his stick. Back at center, Strakota hustling after it. Banks it off the boards. Root sending it ahead. Poznansky on the right wing side. Sidesteps a defender. Gets into the offensive zone, but lost the puck in the process. Red Raiders back the other way. Skating out to center with it was McAndrews, and now they'll have to play it back into their own zone as there was traffic and a tie-up. Pass too far for Moberg. He couldn't handle it, but somehow picked up by Zimmerman, and now sent onto the near side. Zimmerman again, going back to his own zone to find his teammate Cohen Sundali. And now at center, picked up by Poznansky. He'll skate right back into the offensive zone. And there's a backhander softly in on net. Vandehey makes the save with 12:08 to go in the first period. Benjamin, we have no score between Beaver Dam and Sheboygan. 4-1, the shots on goal right now in favor of the Golden Beavers. And Benny says it's a shooting gallery in here. Yes, it is. As the faceoff comes to the right of Vanday, Beaver Dam wins the draw. Let's see if they get a shot here. Centering pass, but nobody home for the Golden Beavers, and the puck is banked out to center ice. Into the offensive zone, Otis Berge for the Red Raiders. Berge centered, but it went off a stick and out to the blue line, but kept in the zone. And then Sheboygan lost the puck at 2-on-1, developing the other way, and a pass to the near side intended for Damon was deflected off the stick of Mason Charles, and that was a good tip by Charles to prevent what was a 2-on-1 developing. But Beaver Dam gets it back in the offensive zone. Here's a rising shot and a glove save made by Vandehay. How about Parker Stotts with that riser there? Big blast from inside the blue line, but Vandehay saw it and plucked it out of midair like a center fielder. 11:34 to go in the first period. Mike Tronson joined by Benny the Beaver. Best mascot and best analyst around. There's a shot that stick save made by Vandehay, and the rebound cleared aside. Don't be so modest, my friend. And another centering pass that got through traffic. Actually, that was Carson Rupner going after it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Puck is played out to center ice. Back the other way comes Charles. Right side drop pass, and a shot goes wide of the net from James Corpy. Red Raiders trying to keep it in the zone, and Beaver Dam player lost his stick. That was Burkhardt. A couple players lost their sticks. And now back in his own zone, this is Sundali. Sending it to the near side. And swatted into the offensive zone by Corpy, but picked up by the Golden Beavers. They bring it out to neutral. Here's Damon at the Red Raiders blue line. Fires, and a rising shot goes over the top of the net. Might have been touched off the glove by Vandehay, and now the Red Raiders retreat. Out to center, backhanded puck deep into the zone. This is Eric Zimmerman behind the cage, forces it over to the near corner for Ethan Wilkie. Wilkie after it, being tied up. And the puck taken away and shot out to center ice. It's loose along the near wall. And here comes Aiden Root into the offense zone. Sidestepped the defender. Centered it, but he didn't get much lumber on it. Kind of partially fanned on the shot, or the pass, I should say. And here come the Red Raiders back at center ice and dumped into the zone by Zimmerman. Down deep in the left corner of the Beaver Dam end. Played behind the cage. Centered, but nobody home for Sheboygan. And now Poznansky sends it out to center. Root with a quick touch pass. Shot into the zone by Strakota on net. And a save made by Vandehay with 10:02 to go now in the first period. And been a fun season, hasn't it, Benny? Watching these guys play. I mean, 14-3 record, winning a lot of games here. I mean, they're in the hunt for a Badger Large Conference title. And, boy, I tell you what, got to give kudos to Coach Kraft and his staff, the players, for what they've been able to accomplish. All right, face off to the left of Vandehay. Red Raiders win the draw in their own zone. Banked off the half wall and sent up to center. Berge out at neutral ice. Pass off the stick of a teammate. Damon's going to go after it. Sends it back the other way, but it's shot right back into the Beaver Dam end. And look out as that puck came up. You got to watch yourself here, Benny, when you're up in this broadcast area. I know those pucks can deflect up. And you're gonna take care of me, right? Okay. Yes. I'll tell you what. I appreciate that. You've always got my back, and I've got your back too, buddy. I really do. All right, face off to the left of Zach Shave, who's only had to face one shot, and he stopped it. 6-1 shots on goal right now in favor of the Golden Beavers in a scoreless first period. 9:32 left. Beaver Dam starting out of their own zone. Out at center is Carson Rupner, sending it to Damon, left wing side across the lane. Nice move past the defender, but he got poked off the puck nicely by Otis Berge. Sent around to the right point, but Rupner keeps it in. His shot was blocked. Puck loose at center and tied up along the half wall, but now here come the Red Raiders into the zone, and Shave makes a nice glove save on a blast. That shot by Corpy. And a nice save, as I mentioned, by Zach Shave, getting the start tonight. Zach Shave, looking at the numbers here, and what are you going to say there, Benny? Beavers are showing their teeth on defense. Teeth. I see it, yes. I'll get to that stat in a minute here, but anyways, puck play continues as the puck is played to the far side wall and shot out to center and off the stick of a Red Raider player into the Sheboygan zone. Picked up by Poznansky, and he hit the post from a tough angle on the left side. There's a tough angle shot, and he almost got it to go short side. Poznansky centers. Root trying to catch up to it. It's behind him. And plucked out of the air and into Beaver Dam end, but then sent right back out at center. And here comes Poznansky. Gains the line, fires over the top of the goal. 8.5 minutes and counting left in this first period. No score. Pass centered off the stick of Stakota. Shot. Save made by Van de Hey. Root got the rebound and then tried to bank it off the wall, but it's picked up by Sheboygan. Sent around. Here's Wilkie trying to get it out to center. He does, but it bounces right under the stick of Aiden Root. Poznansky couldn't touch it because he would have been offside, so he had to go off to the bench. Stakota almost with a steal and a point-blank chance in the slot there, but that was a close call. And now back into the offensive zone. Stakota fires, knocked down by the glove of Van de Hey and cleared out to center. It'll go all the way down. This should be icing here, shouldn't it, Benny? It will be. Icing is the call, Benjamin, with 7:50 to go in this first period. Did you bring your skates tonight, by the way, Benny? Don't you have a pair, don't you? I mean, usually you're out there, right? I mean, I'd like to see you out there and doing some laps. I mean, you would. I'd like to see that next time, right? Bring the skates next time if you got them. Yeah? Face off to the left. Van de Hey shot from the blue line, and that rebound deflects up and out of play. That shot by Parker Stotts. Did you played varsity back in the day, didn't you? Yeah. I never did. I grew up in the hockey hotbed of Minnesota, Benny, but I tell you, I'd play in the little street hockey with the kids in the neighborhood. We'd do that with a tennis ball, in the parking lot or in the street, car. You'd have to watch for that. Here we go as the puck is sent in deep in the Beaver Dam end. Rufner after it. And it's going to go to the blue line. Kept in, and a shot blocked. It never got to the net, but now a rebound. And another shot, that one by Corpy, and a save made by Shave. Zach Shave, as I look at it here, coming into the game, a 2-1 record with a 4.49 goals against average. I mean, Henry Vick plays most nights in net, but hey, Shave spells him every once in a while. He does a nice job too. He really does. Sheboygan Red Raiders in their own zone. Speaking of the Red Raiders, Zane Van de Hey, 7-11 record with a 3.51 goals against average this year. So those are our two starting goaltenders tonight. Wanted to give those stats. 6:45 to go. And look out, we've got a Sheboygan player that got tripped up. We're going to have our first penalty of the game here, it would appear. And, yep, Evan Burkhart's going to go. So it's going to be our first power play of the night. And Evan Burkhart goes to the box for 2 minutes. It'll be McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Red Raiders with 6:43 to go in a scoreless first period. Face off to the left of Shave. And they drop the puck. And the Red Raiders control. This is Gavin Marks near the circle, dropping it off for Buchocklin.
Beaver Dam penalty on number 20, Evan Burkhart. 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 10:17. Burkhart, 2 minutes for elbowing.
And Benny, you called it even before the official called it. It was an elbow. So maybe you know something more than the official. No, I tell you what, you called it right away. It was an elbow. And so a 5-on-4 here for the Red Raiders. Let's see if the Beaver Dam penalty kill can work its magic here. All right, this is Buchocklin on the right side, skating down towards the corner. Banks it off the wall to the end boards. Now send it to the left circle. There's a centering pass. Got through everybody. Buchocklin, that one goes high above the goal, but kept in at the blue line. And now here is Charles. Moving in, shot, save made by Shave. And a stoppage with a minute and 4 seconds left in the penalty. And Benny says it's hard to win sitting in the sin bin. That is true. You've got to stay out of the box, Benny. Special teams, they can really make or break you in any hockey game, and you've got to stay. You know what? Beaver Dam's done a pretty good job all season for the most part of staying out of the box. They really have. 5:40 left, and there's a shorthanded chance, a shot in on net save made by Van de Hey. There's about 51 seconds left in the penalty on Burkhart. McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Sheboygan. As the puck cleared. So right now, Beaver Dam doing a nice job on the kill. Picked up by Berge in his own zone. Sends it cross ice. Touch pass back the other way. Here comes Mick Andrews across the lines. And a stick save knocked down by Shave. Beaver Dam trying to clear the zone. And they will get it out and down the length of the ice. 20 seconds left in this McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Red Raiders. Here they come with speed into the offensive zone. And a shot from a tough angle by Corpy and a save made. And the rebound is cleared down the ice. That should just about do it. With 10 seconds and counting left in the Red Raiders power play. 4:48 and counting left in the first period. We're scoreless right now, and now the penalty is coming to an end. We're back to even strength. And the Raiders get it into the offensive zone, and they couldn't keep it in, though, at the blue line. Back out to center and into their own zone. They'll regroup. And that one sent all the way down, but no icing here. Going after it for Beaver Dam is Xander Stotts. Sends it near side for Burkhart. Burkhart along the near side, tried to center it. It was knocked down. Burkhart fighting for it. It's loose in the center circle at neutral ice. And now Joa Trotter picks it up. Gets past the defender. What a move. Trotter, right circle, fires, and a save made by Vandehay. And the rebound taken out of there. Oh, what a shot by Trotter there, Benny. Here's Charles again. Back the other way. Charles skating behind the Beaver Dam cage. Centered it. Nobody home for the Red Raiders. Beaver Dam trying to get it out of the zone. It'll be kept in. Backhanded down low. Strakota's going to play it off the end boards. Here's Strakota near his own cage. Skates behind the net. Sends it out to center, and it'll go off the stick of Gavin Marks into his own zone. Some changes being made here by the Golden Beavers as they dumped it in. We've got 3:38 and counting left in this first period. Rapidly moving first period. No score as of yet. One power play, and Sheboygan's 0 for 1. See if they can get something late here. This is Strakota through traffic. Lost it. Was poked off his stick. Rufner got it, though, and shot it right back into the Red Raider zone. It'll rim around the boards. Poznansky going to try and track it down on the near side. And it's played into the corner. Now sent up to the blue line, but not out. It was swatted right back down low. Charles going to go after it. So is Marks. Marks will pick it up. Here's Marks over on the left side. Ran into traffic. Lost the puck. It's loose on the slot. Damon with a shot. Oh, a glove save made by Vandehay. And Benny says, can't play twister with that wrister. Oh, man. Both teams will make some change. You are the best, my friend. You are the best. 2:58 left in the first period. Shots on goal, by the way, 12-7 in favor of the Golden Beavers. And a face-off to the right of Vandehay. Raiders win the draw in their own zone. Always important to win defensive zone face-offs. And here comes Johnson into the offensive zone. Drop pass shot, and that one, oh my God, trickled right behind Shea, but cleared out of there. That was a close call. And now Trotter gains the line. Cross-ice pass. Right back into the slot. Damon couldn't get a shot off. He was tied up at the last second. I like the idea, but he got his stick tied up. And now it's sent down the ice. That's going to be another icing call on the Red Raiders. 2:25 left in the first period. That's Benjamin Beaver. You know this guy? You better know him. Best mascot in the state, ladies and gentlemen, right here. He's our good friend on Daily Dodge TV, joining me up in the broadcast booth tonight. You know, Benny, if you ever want to, think about getting in a full-time gig like this, you might, you and I, yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of nights I don't have a partner, I'd love to have a steady partner. Something to think about. 2:15 to go. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, of course. Here comes Sheboygan, but lost it at the Beaver Dam blue line and back the other way. Poznansky crossing the Red Raider blue line and now skates to the far side wall. Tried to backhand it down low, but instead it's swatted up the center. Look out. Raiders get it into the offensive zone. Centering pass and a shot, but that one never got to the net. Just kind of went wide. And Poznansky will track it down along the end wall over to that far corner in his own zone. Rims it around to the near side. Strakota's going to catch up with it along the half wall, and he'll bank it out to center. We've got 1:37 and counting left in the first period. As the Red Raiders send it down deep, they're going for a line change, so they send it deep into the Beaver Dam end. Strakota banks it out to center for Boston Damon. Fires it in to the offensive zone, but shot right back out. And now coming onto the ice, Rufner picks it up, and he'll send it over for his brother Carson to Dylan, but he lost it. And now here is a pass ahead by Dylan Rufner. Trotter into the offensive zone. Got by a defender. Down to the left corner. Trotter behind the net. Stick handling with it. This is Joa Trotter. Centers it. Strakota. And trying to get a shot up. And actually his pass was deflected. Look out. Here comes, well, it could have been a partial breakaway there, but Beaver Dam defense hustled to prevent that. We've got under a minute to play in the period. Strakota intercepts the pass at center. Into the offensive zone. Fires. It was blocked. Another shot. He got the rebound and another save by Vandehey. I believe that was McAndrews that blocked the shot. I mean, sometimes you got to sacrifice the body. And McAndrews did a nice job there, Benny. And we're still scoreless. We are still scoreless. 43.2 seconds left to play in this first period. The Shedam Anchor Trophy game. Benny was walking around with the trophy earlier. We had it here on our pregame show as well. And there's a pass to Strakota. Down to 35 seconds left. Banks it off the boards. And a centering pass got through everybody, and it'll go to the far side. Zimmerman tracking it down. Overskated it. Now sent out to center ice. 2-on-2 the other way. Here we go. And a centering pass is blocked there by Strakota. Nice job by Strakota to block that one. Sent out to center. Here's a breakaway. Boston Damon in. Damon backhand shot. Save Vandehey on the backhander by Damon. And the stoppage with 10.1 seconds left in the period, Benny. Oh, my goodness. And Benny says there was some sass on that pass. Oh, my goodness. Face off with 10.1 seconds left. It's just, that's the kind of game hockey is, I tell you what. Heart-stopping at times. Red Raiders clear off the face-off win, but no icing here. Okay, yep, no icing with 2 seconds. Now one back out to center, but the horn's going to sound as a shot goes wide at the end of the period. So we have played 17 minutes. Well, there was a penalty, too, on Sheboygan. I missed that. I apologize. So the remaining penalty time will carry over to the start of the second period. But it was a 2-minute minor on Moberg.
2 minutes for cross-check.
Okay, it was a
time
cross-check.
penalty, 16:50. Moberg, 2 minutes for cross-check at 16:50. Goalie saves.
Okay.
For Sheboygan's Vandehey, 14. For Beaver Dam Shave, 8.
There you go. So that's Big Jer, our PA announcer. I'm sorry about that, Benny. But, yeah, so there was a cross-checking penalty on Moberg. The remaining 1 minute and 49 seconds of power play time will carry over to the start of the second period. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Golden Beavers, who outshot Sheboygan 14-8 in that first period, but we are scoreless at the end of one, Benny. I tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back for the intermission report right after this. Let's take a 3-minute break. Back in 3 on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. There's something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
And once again, tonight's hockey game here on Daily Dodge TV is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Staff and students of the Beaver Dam Unified School District value our community and know that giving back matters. All of our schools are actively engaged with the community, and our staff and students provide thousands of hours in community service each year. From staff and students at our elementary schools to clubs, organizations, and teams at our middle and high schools, we are learning together and giving back together because it's the right thing to do. Nothing. We are scoreless after one period of play. Beaver Dam and Sheboygan. It's the annual trophy game. These two teams playing for the She-Dam anchor. The winning team will possess it for the next year until these teams meet again. Beaver Dam won it last year, so they've had it for this past year. And I mentioned it during the pregame. If you missed it, Beaver Dam trails in the all-time series. The anchor game, this was established back in the 2009-2010 season. And Beaver Dam won the very first meeting in 2010, 5-2. Sheboygan then won 6 straight. After that, Beaver Dam then won it in a shootout in 2017. They won it again the next year in 2018. Sheboygan won it in 2019. Beaver Dam in 2020. There was no game in 21 because of COVID, the 2020-21 season. But then the last 2 years, Sheboygan won it 2 years ago. Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, last year. So the all-time series, this is the 14th time these teams have played for the She-Dam anchor. And in the first 13, Sheboygan has won 8. Beaver Dam has won 5. I mentioned that the trophy was designed by a former Beaver Dam hockey coach and art teacher with some help from his students. And it's a fun thing. It really is. Hopefully, if you got a chance to watch the pregame tonight, we had it up here in the booth, and we were showing that off. And I really want to thank the Beaver Dam coaching staff for letting us pilfer it for a little bit and bring it up here so we could show it on TV. All right, it's scoreless at the end of one. Looking at that first period, obviously no goals. Shots on goal, though. Beaver Dam with 14, 8 for Sheboygan. Saves in the period. Beaver Dam's Zach Shave with 8 saves. He stopped all 8 shots he faced. And Zane Vandehey stopped all 14 shots he faced for Sheboygan. There were 2 penalties in that first period, 1 for each team. Each team took a minor for 2 minutes. Sheboygan was 0 for 1 on their power play, and Beaver Dam, they're in the middle of a power play. It started at the end of the period, and that McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play will carry over to the start of the second period, where they'll have 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining on the man advantage. We've got some emails to get to here. I was so busy with Benjamin Beaver during that first period, I didn't get a chance to get to the email box. Again, if you would like to send one tonight, sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. And let's see, we'll get to those emails right now. Coach Kraft's parents, they're watching as always from St. Joseph, Minnesota. Good luck, boys. Keep the anchor. That's from Daryl and Susie. Daryl and Susie Kraft, thank you very much for checking in. I knew you'd be watching. You guys don't miss, do you? And, yeah, absolutely. Good to hear from you guys tonight. Hope all is well up in my home state of Minnesota. This email says, Uncle Bud and Uncle Andy are watching from the Good Enough Bar. It says we're having a few cheesemakers. Go Roofner boys. And they say, go Golden Beavers. Hey, thanks for the email, guys. Appreciate it very much. Let's see what else we have coming in here. The Eberleys are checking in. Christine, Skylar, and Lonnie are all watching tonight on Daily Dodge TV. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good Friday night. Hope your weekend is off to a good start. And Christine, I've got to meet Lonnie because I can't wait to meet the newest addition to the family here. So one of these nights you're going to have to bring Lonnie out maybe to a basketball game or a hockey game or something when the time is right. And I'd love to meet the newest addition to your family. So yeah, let's do that sometime. I'd love to say hello. All right, again, sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to chime in with an email. And tell you what, we'll take a quick break, come back, get you ready for the start of the second period. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland.
At Preferred
Beaver
Dental
Dam in
Partners, our
Watertown.
core values
Stop
are
in
more
and see
than just
everything that
something
our
we
store
put on
has
our
to
wall.
offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Mike Tronson back inside the Family Center along with Agent 00 Voigt, my videographer and engineer. Just about ready to start the second period of this non-conference boys hockey game. Beaver Dam and Sheboygan are scoreless as we get set to start the middle stanza. Again, Beaver Dam will start the second period on the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play, brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam under that red awning. They'll have 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining on that minor penalty on Drake Moberg of Sheboygan. Hey, don't forget tomorrow afternoon here on Daily Dodge TV, we've got boys high school basketball for you, as the Beaver Dam boys basketball team will entertain West De Pere at the Fieldhouse. That game will tip off around 3:15. Our coverage begins at 3 o'clock. Hope you'll join us tomorrow on Daily Dodge TV for boys basketball, Beaver Dam and West De Pere. Again, that one tipping off around 3:15 with our coverage starting at 3 o'clock. Aiden, are you coming over for that one tomorrow? All right, so we're going to get the band back together tomorrow and head over to the Fieldhouse. Beaver Dam boys losing a tough one last night at Fort Atkinson. They're still having a really good year, though. I mean, it's always tough, a little a downer when you have a tough night. But I tell you what, the overall body of work this year for Coach Tim Ladron and his boys has been really, really good. And that should be a fun one tomorrow. Non-conference game between Beaver Dam and West De Pere. A matinee for you. I like those matinees, middle of the afternoon. That way I can come do the game and then go home and have the nice Saturday evening to myself. I enjoy that. So that's what we've got planned for you tomorrow. And I think we've got high school bowling on Daily Dodge TV this Sunday. Aiden, you're on the team, right? You're on the bowling team. We're going to be broadcasting that for you on Sunday. What time does that start? Is that like 9 or 10 in the morning, something like that? 10, I think he says. So we're going to have that. Benny's coming back up here. That's good. Benny, you're too much, my man. We ready for a second period here? We're ready. Next time you'll have to bring your headset too here, Benny. I know you have one. And but hey, they still hear you loud and clear. I'm covering for you. All right, let's see what happens here as we go to period number 2. In the second period tonight, they'll switch it up, so Sheboygan will skate right to left. Beaver Dam goes left to right across your Daily Dodge TV screen. Again, this is one of our 2 video streams tonight here on Daily Dodge TV. The other one, Beaver Dam High School Wrestling, hosting Oregon tonight over at the Lodge. And, we've got Ryan Gerber and Justin Wilski handling duties on that one tonight. Corey Sparks is down at Brookfield handling duties for the Beaver Dam girls basketball game tonight at Brookfield Central. That game's on the radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. I tell you, it's a busy time of year, isn't it, Benjamin? It really is. All right, here we go. Face it off at center. Beaver Dam starting the period on a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play, the remaining 149 of that power play, by the way. And the puck is played at center ice, and here we go as Evan Burkhart takes a pass on the near wing, backs into his own zone, and he's going to try and set something up, and that pass went behind Strakota, so he's going to have to go into the corner to grab it and now send it cross ice. Damon back the other way, rink-wide pass off the stick of Trotter. It's deflected it into the offensive zone, but it's picked up there by Marks. Tried to rim it around the boards. It was knocked down. Now Trotter has it. Sends it up to the blue line. Strakota into the high slot. Strakota fires. He scores! Strakota with a blast from the high slot. And less than a minute in to period number 2, Beaver Dam scores on the power play to take a 1-0 lead. Oh, what a blast by Strakota. How about that? No doubt about it, Benny. And Benny says, like a Swiss Army knife, he can do it all. Strakota, power play goal. 1-0 Beaver Dam for Strakota. That is his 11th goal of the year to go along with 5 assists. As play continues now at center ice, back to even strength now. And the Red Raiders.
Beaver Dam power play goal! Scored by number 4, Braden Strakota. Assist to number 8, Joe Trotter. Time of the goal, 36 seconds. Strakota from Trotter. Power play goal at 36 seconds.
There you have it, the call from Big Jer, our PA announcer. Beaver Dam's on the board, but a long way to go on this one. Long way to go as the Red Raiders back the other way. And there is a shot that goes wide of the net. Went behind the cage, coming to the near side. Beaver Dam trying to clear. Kept in by Zimmerman. It's played along the half wall. Moberg after it, and he shoots from a tough angle. Save made, Shave. Rebound, another shot, and another save by Shave. Well, right off the bat here after the power play goal by Beaver Dam. Sheboygan with a couple of chances in close. Both teams are going to make a change with 15:32 left to play in the second period. That guy is Benjamin Beaver. Benny the Beaver is my guest analyst tonight. My name is Mike Tronson. Aiden Voigt's over here. We're having fun on She-Dam Anchor Trophy Night. Beaver Dam is trying to retain possession of the anchor. Sheboygan, well, they won the draw and centered it, but it was picked off and sent out to center. Here comes Burkhardt across the blue line. Burkhardt trying to get by the defender, lost the puck, and it slid just wide of the net. Burkhardt then picks it up, centered it, back to the blue line. It goes, shot, and that was knocked down, never got to the cage. Burkhardt will take the deflection, though, in the near corner. Burkhardt skating through traffic up to the half wall. Burkhardt lost it out at center ice, couldn't keep it in the zone. He was poked momentarily by Corpy. And now a loose puck at neutral. Here is Damon ahead to Trotter on the right wing side. Gains the line, but then lost the puck. It'll be sent back over to Otis Berge, who fires it out to center. A little bit too far for Corpy. It's going to go down into the Beaver Dam zone. No icing, though, as it's played around the boards. Back out at neutral. Here is Marks. Gavin Marks backing up to his own blue line. Sends it off the boards, but picked up in his own zone by Xander Stotts. Stotts back the other way as a pass went rink wide and deflected down deep into the Red Raider zone. 14:34 to go, second period, 1-0 Beaver Dam. They lead it. They have also outshot Sheboygan 15-9 in the hockey game. And a loose puck and sent right back out at neutral. Tied up along the near side boards. Root picks it up, fires it cross ice. Shot made and a save by Vandehay off a blast from the left side. And now the puck along the end wall. And as soon as it's touched by Beaver Dam, we've got a hand pass we had. So that will whistle things down with 14:07 to go in this second period. And Benny, you going to come over to the basketball game tomorrow at all? Are you going to be there? We're broadcasting tomorrow. Just want to let you know in case you're going to be in the neighborhood. Beaver Dam boys and West De Pere. Not to be confused with regular De Pere. It's going to be West De Pere. Face off to the right of Shave. Raiders win the drop pass. And they score off a rebound. The shot was initially blocked. They scored off a rebound. Well, sometimes you're in the right spot at the right time. You pick up a rebound, and that'll happen. So, just like that, with 14:02 to go in the period, we are now tied at 1 apiece. And we'll get the call here from Big Jer in just a second. But, wow, that's the way it happens. 1-1, 16-10. What do you got there, Benny, for us? It isn't luck. You need the puck. That's what Benny's. You're right. You're absolutely right. All right, at center ice. Dumped into the Beaver Dam end. Played behind the net. Backhanded behind the cage. And now
scored by number 14, Connor Kinnear, assistant number 9, Adrian Hutchinson, and number 20, Cohen Sandali. Time of the goal, 2:58. Kinnear from Hutchinson and Sandali at 2:58.
So there you have it. Kinnear with the goal. I wasn't quite sure, but Kinnear, that confirms it. And the assists by Hutchison and Sandali. 1-1 hockey game. Here comes Trotter into the red offside, I believe, and so that will whistle things down. 13:20 to go in the second period. 16-10 now. Shots on goal in favor of Beaver Dam, but we're all even at 1 apiece. Beaver Dam with a power play goal by Strakota 36 seconds into the period, and a little more recently at the 2:58 mark, Kinnear with his even strength goal to get us all tied up. Face off to the right of Shave. Beaver Dam wins the draw, but there's a shot. Glove save made by Shave, and the rebound cleared up to the blue line. Now here's Trotter. Back the other way. Gets by one defender. Lost the puck as he tried to sidestep another defender. It's sent back the other way. Into the Beaver Dam zone it goes. Marks behind the net with speed. Over to the far side. It fell down as he tried to get a shot off, and here comes Beaver Dam. Could be a partial breakaway. It is. This is Burkhardt. Fires. He scores! Burkhardt in on the breakaway. And with 12:55 left to play in this second period, Beaver Dam now leads it 2-1. Well, we had nothing as Benny's he's going nuts here. We had nothing in the first period as far as goals go, and now in the first few minutes of this second period. In the first 4:05, we've had 3. And off the faceoff, here comes Root. He had a poke checked away in the slot. I like that dance you were doing there, Benny. I like that. You got to teach me that.
Beaver Dam goal. Scored by number 20, Evan Burkhart. Assist to number 5, Boston Damon. And number 8, Joa Trotter. Time of the goal, 4:05. Burkhart from Damon and Trotter at 4:05.
There you have it, the goal at the 4:05 mark with assists to Damon and Trotter. And while we were listening to Big Jer, Beaver Dam just missed another goal that went off the crossbar. That close, Benny. They're putting on the pressure here as we approach the 12-minute mark and counting of this second period. 2-1 hockey game now. Beaver Dam is in front again. And it's center ice, sent to just off the stick of Poznansky. And here is the Sheboygan getting the offensive zone again. Corpy bobbled it momentarily, skates behind the Golden Beaver net, and that one went right through the crease over to the near side boards. It's going to be taken out to center by Root. Tried to go cross ice, and Poznansky was tied up, sandwiched between defenders. Strakota picks it up, and as he brought it in, it's offside. So, another stoppage with 11:37 to go in period number 2, a 2-1 hockey game. And all of a sudden, Benny, here, offensive explosion in the second period. We had 3 goals combined in the first 4:05 of the period. And now a face-off right down below us here. Good vantage point. I love this vantage point up here. It's a nice spot to broadcast a game. Anyways, at center ice, this is Moberg pushing it into the Golden Beaver end, but Xander Stotts will track it down, and he'll go along the end wall over to the left circle area. Pass was knocked loose, but swatted right back to Trotter, who takes it out to center. In across the blue line, Trotter fires. It was knocked down. Never got to the net. It was Marks that defended that one well. And now here is a pass off the near side wall, and actually Marks banked it right back to himself, and then it was poked off his stick by Trotter as Trotter putting on pressure. Damon centers, Burkhart trying to get a backhander up, but he could not, and Moberg got there at the last second to prevent that shot from close range. Here's Burkhart again, and did he keep it in? Oh, it's poked out to center, but Stotts will pick it up, and he'll backhand it into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam has to touch up. They would have been offside. We've got 10:40 and counting left in this second period. And a puck out to center ice. And there is a pass into the zone and a shot. They score! Oh my goodness! Eric Zimmerman rifles one top shelf, and we are tied at 2. And yep, Benny says top shelf where grandma hides the cookies. Zimmerman, and that one went off the, correct me if I'm wrong, but he went off the end wall, deflected right back to him in the slot. He was all alone for the goal. And we are tied at 2. Wow. 10:29 to go in the second. And once again, we are all even in this She-Dam Anchor Trophy game. We'll get the call from Big Jer here in just a second. But Zimmerman gets the goal, and wow, just under the crossbar, he snuck that one in there. The referee over at the scores booth there just clarifying something. Dropped the puck, and then they blew the whistle. We're going to have to do it again. Yeah, Benny, is he going to let you run the camera? It looks like, yeah. We're going to give Benny a chance to run the camera. You got to get a picture of that. He's going to run the camera. All right, face off at center ice. And brought in offside into the front upper. Yeah, face off back at neutral ice here with 10:24 left to play. Oh, he's a natural over here. This guy is a natural, Benny. All right, Beaver Dam brings it into the offensive zone. Root down low, tried to center. It was knocked down.
By number 17, or number 92, Eric Zimmerman. Assist to number 3, Drake Moberg. Time of the goal, 6:31. Zimmerman for Moberg at 6:31.
So there you have the call. Zimmerman with the goal, as we said. Moberg gets an assist. Time of the goal, 6:31. Benny, the shoe's on the other foot now. Here's Aiden Voigt, everybody. This is our normal engineer, but Benny's taking over right now. I tell you what, we're just having a lot of fun here tonight. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, and Benny the Beaver, all with you on Daily Dodge TV. We're tied at 2, 9:53 to go in period number 2. And a puck dumped into the Red Raider end. Going after it there is Sandali. Tried to clear, and will they keep it in? Beaver Dam does keep it in. Poznanski into the high slot, fires, knocked down by Vandehay. Rebound, Root, save made, and he covers up, does Vandehay. Oh my goodness. Another great chance for the Golden Beavers. Shots on goal right now, 20-11 in favor of Beaver Dam. We're all even at 2 apiece. This is getting hot and heavy here in this second period, Benny. I tell you what. Yeah, and Benny says big saves are his faves. Mine too. Big saves are my faves, says Benny. I like that one. All right, their puck got by everybody. It's going to go back into the Beaver Dam end, and this could be a partial breakaway. Front, they score! It's 3-2 Sheboygan. And I believe that was Corpy. We'll check it out here, but the puck, Beaver Dam was not able to keep it in the offensive zone. It went out to center, trickled into the Beaver Dam end, and 2 Sheboygan players got to their first. And with 9:26 to go in the period, Sheboygan has its first lead at 3-2. We'll check it out. I want to say that was Corpy, but it was tough to see the number from this angle, but I think that's who got the goal. And there he is again. Over on that half wall at the far side, lost the puck, overskated it, sent up to the blue line, and now going to be sent out of the zone onto the stick of Burkhart.
Scored by number 6, Nolan Bukleon. Unassisted. Time of the goal, 7:34.
Okay,
Bukleon, unassisted at 7:34.
Yeah, Buchachlin got the goal. It was not Corpy. Their numbers are similar, so we'll put him down. It was an unassisted goal. And now with 8:55 to go in period number 2, a faceoff coming in the Sheboygan end with Surkota taking the draw. Boy, I tell you what, you have to keep up with all this here in this second period, Benny. I'm glad you're here to help me because I could not do this alone. I could not. All right, there's a pass through the circle, backhanded by Stotts, and up in the air and gloved out of midair by Vandehay. He'll hang on and force a stoppage with 8:42 left to play in this second period. Now, what do you think, folks? Quite a game we've got going on here. We're going back and forth all of a sudden, and Benny, this is what it's all about. And this is the way it usually is when these two teams get together and play for the trophy. All right, here's Zimmerman, starting out of his own zone, sends it on the right side. Here's Werner into the offensive zone. A shot went wide, now taken back out by Root. Root lost it after crossing the blue line. Going to be taken there by Sandali. Sandali after it again along the end wall, sends it over to Ethan Wilkie. Wilkie, cross-ice pass onto Zimmerman's stick. He'll get across the blue line, fires, and that one softly through the crease. And now a clearing attempt is kept in. This is Moberg, right side. He scores! Drake Moberg from a sharp angle on that right side. And with 7:59 left to play in this period, it's now a 4-2 lead for Sheboygan. Wow. That was, and Benny says, quick with the stick is Henry Vick. Yep, they're going to make a change, it looks like. Yep. So Zach Shave will exit. He gets a nice round of applause. And Henry Vick is going to take over between the pipes for the Golden Beavers. Quick with the stick is Henry Vick. Say that 5 times fast. Quick with the stick is Henry Vick. Yeah, there you go. All right, from the faceoff, Red Raiders will have to try and get it out of their own zone.
Sheboygan goal scored by number 3, Drake Moberg. Assistant number 1, Cohen Sandali. Number 21, Alex Sandrone. Time of the goal, 9:01. Moberg from Sandrone at 9:01. Now playing goal for Beaver Dam, Henry Vick.
All right, so there you have it. Henry Vick now in goal. Moberg the goal. Sandrone with the assist at the 9:01 mark of the period. Elbowing, is it going to be another elbowing call here, Benny? I was looking down marking stats, and so you're my eye in the sky up here when that happens. Yeah, going to be a penalty on Boston Damon. So it's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Red Raiders. They lead this game 4-2. 6 goals here in the second period combined. They've got a chance for another one with the man advantage. And they control in the offensive zone. Shot. Save. They actually hit traffic in front. Now rebound, that goes wide of the net. And they will send it up to the right point. Cross ice pass. Yeah, shot towards the net, got blocked and then cleared. Nice job on the penalty kill thus far for the Golden Beavers.
2 minutes for elbowing. Time on penalty, 9:41. Damon, 2 minutes for elbowing at 9:41.
6:42 and counting left in the second period. 1:20 left in the man advantage for the Red Raiders. Beaver Dam couldn't clear the zone. Marks backhanded shot towards the goal, but it was cleared away at the last second. Now another shot, the puck deflects high in the air. It hits the netting above the plexiglass. It's out of play. And so that will stop things with 1:05 seconds left in this power play for the Red Raiders. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play and 6:28 to go in the period. A lot of hockey left to be played. It's 4-2 in favor of Sheboygan. And a face-off to the right of now Henry Vick, who has taken over in goal in relief of Zach Shave. All right, play continues in the left corner. Skating behind the cage, it'll a wraparound try and a save made by Vick, and the rebound is cleared down the length of the ice, right onto the stick of Van de Hey. He'll leave it off for Brady McAndrews. McAndrews back to the way. Trotter tried to intercept. Loose at center, but picked up there by Zimmerman. Lost it inside the Beaver Dam blue line, and it'll be shot right down the ice again. 36 seconds remaining in the penalty time to Boston Damon. Out at center, here's Zimmerman. Fanned on he wanted to dump it into the offense zone. He fanned on it, but then taken in anyways by Corpy. Corpy tried to center, and one of the Beaver Dam was that Burkhardt that knocked it down. Yeah, he sacrificed the body. Another shot that got blocked, and the third shot got blocked as McAndrews' shot never got to the net. Boy, a lot of traffic there and clogging up that shooting lane. And now the penalty, we're down to 6 seconds left. And we're going to be, Damon's going to be back on the ice here in a second. Here comes Burkhardt with speed, shorthanded. Penalty's over. Burkhardt fires it, never got to the net. Got the rebound, plays it behind the cage. So we're back to 5 skaters aside. And the Red Raiders are now 0 for 2 with the man advantage in the hockey game. Corpy out at center, picked up though by Strakota, sends it rink wide for Damon. Damon just a little touch past the root. He fanned on a pass, and now here come the Red Raiders into the offensive zone. Shot save made by Vick. Rebound, and another save. Oh, off the stick. I think that hit the top of his stick, it looked like, and deflected out of play. And that's it. Benny says big saves are my faves, and quick with the stick is Henry Vick. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna be saying that in my sleep. Quick with the stick is Henry Vick. It's got a nice little ring to it, doesn't it? There. All right, play continues. This is Moberg. Moberg sending it up to the point. Shot that goes wide, might have hit traffic. There's a lot of traffic there in the slot. Back out at neutral ice, picked up by John Athorpe. He brings it back in and lost it in the high slot. Loose puck rolling around. And with it here is Ethan Wilkie skating behind the Beaver Dam net. He tried to center it from the short side, and it hit the side of the cage, was cleared aside. Play continues in the corner. Strakota comes up with the puck. He's down along the end while he backhands it along the boards. It's going to come up to the point. And Burkhardt trying to get it out. He does. It's out at center. Poznansky overskated it. Athorpe couldn't get a stick on it. Now he does get a stick on it and sends it right back in. Clock is running with exactly 4 minutes to go in period number 2. It's a 4-2 lead for Sheboygan. Beaver Dam still has the edge in shots on goal, 23-16 in the hockey game. Centering pass loose in front, but there was nobody home for Sheboygan to get a clean stick on it, and it's cleared out to center. It'll trickle back into the Red Raider end. Will there be icing here? Yes, there will be icing, and the faceoff comes back into the Beaver Dam end. We've got to check the email box here, Betty, and see if anybody has sent us. Yeah, we do have an email here. Grandpa and Grandma Poznansky, Mason's grandparents, checking in from Columbus tonight. Go Beavers! And they say, hang on to that anchor. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send an email tonight, we'd love to hear from you. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say hi to Benny, who's been our guest all night long. He'd love to hear an email from you folks. Say hi to Benny tonight. All right, 2-on-2 the other way. 3:28 left in the second period. Centered. Trotter tried to deflect it up over the, underneath the crossbar, I should say, but it goes over the top of the net. And now clearing attempt kept in by Stotts. Played to the half wall, but now shot right back out. And here comes Berge at center ice into the Beaver Dam end. Right wing side, behind the net. Looking to center, still looking. Pass up to the high slot. Shot. That goes wide of the net. And now another pass that goes behind the cage over to the near sideboards. And Marks keeps it in with a backhanded pass down a little bit, intercepted there. And the Beavers will try and clear, but nope, kept in again, this time by Buchalklin. And there's a shot that goes wide. Berge fired that one. Here is Corpy from a tough angle on the left side. In on net, save made by Henry Vick. And a stoppage with 2:41 to go in this second period. Boy, I tell you what, this is tough on the ticker, isn't it here, Benny? I tell you what, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Ebbs and flows of this game. If you're a Beaver Dam fan, bad news is it's 4-2. If you're a Sheboygan fan, you're liking it. But, hey, long way to go. We've still got a period plus to play in this game. So anything can happen, and it usually does when they play for the She Dam anchor. 2.5 to go. And from the right point, shot right in on Vick, who makes the save. Last there by McAndrews. So we'll have a face-off coming up in the Golden Beaver end to the left of Henry Vick. And from the face-off, Red Raiders control. Fired stick save made by Vick. That rebound to the near side. Into the corner. Poznansky will pick it up. Tried to bank it off the wall. Centering pass was broken up. And now played into the corner. Here comes Root out at neutral ice. Overskated. He was being hassled all the way and picked up instead by Hutchison. Hutchison back in, right side. Centered, and nice job. Vick with a quick stick to knock that one away. And there's a centering pass, but Poznansky has to go retrieve it over on the far side boards as he gained the offensive zone. Poznansky being hassled. Leaves it off for Damon. Shot. Save made. Rebound goes up in the air and hits the end wall. And now here is another chance. Shot. Blocked. In loose in the slot. Another shot that partially fanned on by Root, and it goes in, and Van de Hey makes the save. Wow. With 1:34 left to go in period number 2, and both teams will make some changes, Benny. All right, face-off coming in the back end-to-end action here. And we'll have a face-off just over to the right, or to the left, I should say. Our right, his left. As Trotter takes it on, wins it. Burkhart fires, and a rising shot gloved by Van de Hey. Well, you saw that one pretty well. 92 seconds remaining in the second period. We'll do it in the exact same spot. Another face-off over to the left of Van de Hey. All right, from the face-off, controlled by the Red Raiders. Marks spinning down in the corner, banked it off the wall. Trotter sends it down to Burkhart. Burkhart tried to center, broken up. And another clearing attempt, knocked down by Trotter. It's a hand pass. So we'll blow the whistle with a minute 18 now left in the period. We're going to have to put you on the company payroll here, Benny. I mean, I did not expect this tonight, and I'm just touched that you decided to spend the evening with us here on Daily Dodge TV. You know, you can go back and watch this on demand when you're back in the lodge tonight now, right? And that goes for the rest of you, too. Our guest analyst and all-around good guy and our dear friend Benny the Beaver here with us tonight on Daily Dodge TV as the puck played into the Red Raider end. Clock is continuing to run. We're down to 1 minute remaining. 1 minute in the second period. Here's Trotter backhanding it down low, but a pass intercepted. Going to be taken out to center ice. That's Moberg getting by one defender. Gains the blue line. Moberg, look out, fires! Save made by Vic. Moberg was looking for number 2 there. And Vic, who is quick with the stick, was able to get that one gloved and hung on with 47.8 seconds left in this second period. You're giving me a lot of airtime tonight here, Benny. You really are. Better you than me because nobody comes to see me. So that's for sure. As a puck goes off the ceiling. That one off the ceiling. Look out. I tell you, raining down pucks here. That's out of play, so they'll blow the whistle, and we'll have a face-off in the Beaver Dam end to the left of Henry Vic with 44.1 seconds left to play. 4-2 Sheboygan leads. They win the draw. Marks backhand. Well, tried to backhand it down low. It was broken up and then brought in offside, I believe. And so that's going to force another stoppage. We had a busy night of hockey here at the Family Center tonight. I got here tonight around 20 after 5. There was a Beaver Dam girls wildfire game going on. They were dominating. I'm not sure who they were playing, but I think the final score was 8-2. And boy, they were looking solid. I got to watch a little bit as I was setting up here. And congratulations to those young ladies on their victory. Centering pass. Trotter deflected it towards the net, but softly in on net, and the save made by Vande as he gloves it and hangs on. The net came off the magnets. Yeah, I was telling you earlier, Benny, we used to play street hockey when I was a kid, or sometimes at the parking lot at the elementary school. We had a couple of nets, and we had our hockey sticks, and if we didn't have a puck, we just grabbed a tennis ball or something like that. I used to play goalie, believe it or not. I did. You'd never believe that in the shape I'm in now, but I did. I was a goaltender. That tennis ball would come in hot and heavy, and I had to keep it out of the net. I actually scored a goal one time as a goaltender. I'll have to tell you that story. Here's Damon. Damon behind the net. 10 seconds left in the period. Pass picked off by the Red Raiders. They get it out to center ice. And a shot blocked from center ice by Corpy. 2 seconds, one, that'll just about do it as the horn's going to sound. And that's the end of the second period here at the Family Center. 2 periods of play in the books. That's our good friend Benny the Beaver. My name is Mike Tronson. After 2 periods, our score is Sheboygan 4 and Beaver Dam 2. We're going to take a 4-minute break. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back, get you ready for the third period after this on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you are in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center, Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. After 2 periods of play in this non-conference boys hockey game, it is now Sheboygan 4, Beaver Dam 2. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. The Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Beaver Dam High School. And a reminder that tomorrow afternoon on Daily Dodge TV, we have Beaver Dam boys basketball for you. It'll be a non-conference matinee as the Beaver Dam boys basketball team plays host to West De Pere. Coverage tomorrow beginning at 3 o'clock on Daily Dodge TV. Our tip time is set for 3:15. Aiden and I will be there. We're getting the band back together tomorrow, and we hope you'll join us for BD Boys Hoops on a Saturday afternoon. It's the Golden Beavers and West De Pere tomorrow afternoon with the tip time at 3:15. You can watch it right here on Daily Dodge TV. All right, so we have a 4-2 game. We were scoreless at the end of 1, and all of a sudden, goals aplenty in period number 2. We had 6 combined tallies in that second period. Let's run it down for you here if we can, and there's a lot of it, that is for sure. So anyways, with a scoreless game after 1, we fast forward to the second period, 36 seconds into the period. Beaver Dam got on the board on a power play goal by Braden Strakota with an assist to Joa Trotter. It came 36 seconds in. It was 1-0 Beaver Dam at that point. Then Sheboygan tied the game at the 2:58 mark on a goal by Connor Kinnear with assists to Adrian Hutchison and Cohen Sandali. That tied the game at 1 apiece. At the 4:05 mark, Beaver Dam reclaimed the lead. An even strength goal by Evan Burkhart with assists from Boston Damon and Joa Trotter to make it 2-1 Beaver Dam. Then at the 6:31 mark, it was Sheboygan's Eric Zimmerman tying things up with an assist from Drake Moberg. We were tied at 2 at the 6:31 mark of the second period. At the 7:34 mark of the period, Sheboygan took its first lead on an even strength goal by Nolan Buchachlin. It was unassisted, 3-2 Sheboygan at that point. And then at the 9:01 mark, it was Drake Moberg picking up the goal with an assist to Alex Sandroni. That even strength goal made it 4-2 Sheboygan, and that's where we sit now after 2 periods of play. Sheboygan 4, Beaver Dam 2. All of those goals at even strength with the exception of the first one by Strakota that came 36 seconds into the period. Shots on goal in the game, 28-22 in favor of Beaver Dam. Looking at the saves, Zane Vandehey, he has faced 26 shots in the game, or 28 shots. He stopped 26. Meanwhile, Zach Shave started in goal for Beaver Dam. He stopped 8 shots in the first period, and he stopped 4 more before being relieved in the second period for a 2-period total of 12. Henry Vick came on in relief, as I mentioned, in the second period, and he stopped 6 shots for the Golden Beavers. Looking at the penalties, there was only 1 penalty in that second period, and it was a 2-minute minor on Beaver Dam. The Red Raiders did not score on the power play, so they're now 0 for 2 with the man advantage in this hockey game. Beaver Dam, they started the second period on a power play. They did get that power play goal, and so they are 1 for 1 with the man advantage in this hockey game. 4-2 in favor of the Red Raiders. They lead the Golden Beavers after 2. Right now we're going to step aside for a timeout. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back, get you ready for the third period after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam. We are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
We are just moments away from the start of the third period here inside the Beaver Dam Family Center, along with my engineer and videographer, Aiden Voigt. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV. Benny the Beaver has been up here all night long, our guest analyst tonight. And we're just about ready to start the third period with Sheboygan on top of Beaver Dam 4-2. It's the annual game, the annual battle for the She-Dam Anchor Trophy. Beaver Dam won it last year, but Sheboygan right now with a 2-goal lead, looking to take that thing back and bring it back to Sheboygan on the bus tonight. Can they hang on for 17 more minutes? We'll find out here momentarily as the teams are going to come back onto the ice here momentarily. We'll be back here next week for more high school hockey. Looking at my upcoming events calendar. Next week, Tuesday night, we'll be back here for the Beaver Dam boys hockey game as they host Oregon. That'll be a 6:45 pregame show Tuesday night. 7 o'clock for the opening faceoff right here on Daily Dodge TV. So if you can't make it out for that one on Tuesday night, plan on joining us here on Daily Dodge TV. Looking forward to that one. That'll be a huge, huge conference game. Beaver Dam's got it, but before they can worry about that one, they've got some work to do here. Down 2 going into the third. And then as I mentioned earlier, tomorrow, Beaver Dam has a conference game on the road at Wanakee. That will start tomorrow at 2:15. They'll drop the puck at 2:15 at the Ice Pond down in Wanakee. So, you know, you could talk about those big upcoming games, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. We're not even through this one yet. And then another big battle tomorrow against Wanakee on the road for the Golden Beavers. So, third period about to get underway. In the third, Beaver Dam will skate right to left as you see it on your screen. Sheboygan goes left to right. Beaver Dam's Henry Vick comes back out between the pipes to start the third period. Again, he came on in the second in relief of starter Zach Shave. Zane Vandehey is still out there between the pipes for Sheboygan. All right, here we go. Get this third period underway. A 4-2 lead for Sheboygan. 6 combined goals in that second period. It was a wild affair. A lot of fun. Strakota will take the draw. It would appear. What are we waiting for? There's a momentary delay. The teams are going to head back to their respective benches, and looks like we got a little issue with the ice back here over to our right, it would appear. Is that what they're looking at? So a momentary delay to start this third period. Again, if you'd like to send an email here before the end of the night, you can do so at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Put hockey in the subject line. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. You know the drill. We'll be happy to give you a shout out before we sign off tonight. I was looking to see if I could get any updates. We've got the Beaver Dam wrestling team on the other Daily Dodge TV stream tonight. Beaver Dam Grapplers are hosting Oregon across the street at the field house, the Lodge. And they are, that's in progress right now. Ryan Gerber and Justin Wilski handling the duties on that game tonight. And Corey Sparks is down in Brookfield. Beaver Dam girls basketball team tonight at Brookfield Central, non-conference game for them. And that game right now being heard on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. That one's on radio tonight. And again, we still have a delay here. The officials out over by the blue line here. They were looking at the ice, I guess it was, down there, just behind the Beaver Dam goal. And now they're heading over to the bench area. So unless I'm missing something, I'm not sure exactly what the holdup is here, but so we are in at least a temporary delay here. I was looking to see if maybe they come over to the scorer's booth. We get a, you know what's going on here, Benny? Well, we got something with the ice or issues with the ice out there or something going on? Yeah, not very smooth. Yeah, I guess if you look at it here, yeah, I mean it's not in the perfect shape, is it? Yeah, wave a little bit and dry that off a little bit. So right now their officials are huddled over by the Beaver Dam bench area. Teams just trying to stay loose out there at their respective benches. The goaltenders are at their respective goals right now, but we are still awaiting the start of this third period. I mentioned Beaver Dam's upcoming games. Sheboygan, they are in action tomorrow. They will be at Appleton United at the Appleton Family Ice Center. That is a 7 o'clock game tomorrow night. They'll drop the puck at 7. And then next week on Friday night, the Red Raiders are back home to take on Superior at the Sheboygan Lakers Ice Center. That'll be a 7 o'clock start a week from tonight, next Friday night. Oh, Benny. Let's see what we got here. Are we ready to start now? I think we are. Well, let's see what we got. The officials coming over to the scorer's booth here to let us know what's going on, but the teams are heading out to center ice, so that's a good sign. Beaver Dam's got 17 minutes to try and tie this thing up, otherwise Sheboygan's going to take back the anchor. Beaver Dam won it last year, and they need to come out and, okay, what do we got here? And they're discussing as a penalty. He was at the penalty box area, but no, I guess not. Let's play hockey. Here we go. third period getting underway. And from the faceoff, it's played into the Sheboygan end where it's picked up by Sandali. Sends it to the near side boards. It'll be backhanded out to center, but Root sends it back in, and now it'll be picked up by McAndrews. McAndrews leaves it off behind the net. Root got there, sends it into that far corner. Hustling after it there. Poznanski up to the point. Rupner's shot deflects high in the air, hits the plexiglass, then knocked down in the corner. There's a pass that went through traffic. Root picks it up on the far side, still in the offensive zone. Leaves it off for Rupner, throwing it down into the corner. Strakota catches up along the MO. Poznanski centered it through the crease. And now a shot by Rupner and a stick save made by Van de Hey. Here's Poznanski. Poznanski backhands it over the slot area. Rupner pushing it down low. Poznanski trying to knock down a bouncing puck. There's Moberg going after it. Root centered it, and it got by everybody, and now here come the Red Raiders out to center ice. And Marks sends it ahead, but that went off the stick of Zimmerman. Now he catches up to it along the half wall, then lost it. Here come the Golden Beavers at neutral. Root gains the line. And now centers it. There is a, shot knocked off of Root's stick. That was actually Poznanski that centered it to Root, not the other way around. And a puck knocked out to center ice, and that is Beaver Dam's Rupner sending it back to the way, but now picked up by the Red Raiders as they come right back into the offensive zone. There's a centering pass, nobody home for the Red Raiders, but Corpy picks up a loose puck, left circle, skates down low, behind the net. Ran into Xander Stotts, backhanded pass, shot from the near side on the left doorstep, and a save made by Vic. They tried to stuff it in from the short side. And Vic was up to the task there, Benny. And it'll stop things with 15-17 to go in period number 3. I just got a text here from Big Jer. Maybe this will maybe tell us what was going on. Yeah, I just got a message from Big Jared. Zach Shave is now wearing number 2. So he started in goal. They relieved him with Vic, and he's now wearing number 2 out there. So that's what I wondered if that was the case, because I did see a number 2 out there, and that just got confirmed. All right, here we go. Red Raiders leading by 2. Shot save made by Vic. Here is Shave sending it around the half wall, and here is Damon out to center. Sends it ahead. Trotter trying to get a stick on it. Went off his stick and into the offensive zone. He gets down low to pick it up, then lost it. Behind the cage, sent around the boards. Buchalklin getting it to the half wall, now cleared out to center. It'll go back into the Beaver Dam end. Corpy couldn't get there in time because that was Carson Rufner picking it up. Now Charles at center ice sends it right back into the Beaver Dam. It's fired out. It'll go down the length of the ice. That is going to be an icing call on the Golden Beavers as both teams will make a line change here. 14-14 to go. Yeah, a little disco for you here. Oh, staying alive. It's the Bee Gees. Here we go. I can't believe I'm doing this on television, folks. You might never see that again. I may never work in this town again, Benny. All right, here we go. This is Root into the offensive zone, centered. Oh, my goodness, and a point-blank chance in the slot there for Poznanski. Couldn't get a clean shot off, though. Nice idea. And that one deflected out to center ice onto the stick of Carson Rufner. Rufner off the stick of Poznanski and picked up instead by the Red Raiders. Here's a shot that goes wide by McAndrews, and that puck out of play. Oh, my, what do you got there for us? You got quick with the stick is Henry Vick. And you have to say it, you can't just say quick with the stick, you have to say quick with the stick is Henry Vick. You got to say it that way, right? There's a method to the madness here. And a face-off coming in the Beaver Dam end. The ratings are going to be much higher tonight with you on the broadcast, Benny. Let me just put it that way. And play continues now with 13:40 and counting left in the hockey game. 4-2. Sheboygan maintains a 2-goal lead. Strakota digging it out of the pile, sending it up to center ice. Here is a 2-on-2 the other way. And Root trying to get by the defender. Shot. He scores! He got by the defender and fired it past coast to coast like buttered toast, says Benny. How about that guy? Aiden Root with 13:26 to go in the third. We've got a one-goal hockey game. It's now 4-3 in favor of Sheboygan. Shots on goal now 31-26 in favor of Beaver Dam, and they're within one, Benny, with 13:26 to go. Root with the goal at even strength. What a nifty little move to get by the defender, too. And
scored by number 10, Aiden Root. Assist to number 4, Braden Strakota. Time of the goal, 3:34. Root from Strakota at 3:34.
There you have it, at the 3:34 mark. Strakota picks up the assist, 4-3. And there's a pass kept in the offensive zone by Stotts. Damon takes a swat at it. It goes around the boards to the corner. Centering pass intended for Damon, but it was behind him, and it goes out of the zone back into the Beaver Dam end. Hustling after it is Shave. Here's Zach Shave. Banks it off the end boards over to the far side. Parker Stotts trying to track it down. He got knocked into the boards. And look out, turnover. Point blank chance, rebound. Save made, Vic. And they shoot, and they, oh my gosh, Vic covered it up. What a stop by Vic. He made a couple of stops with that traffic right in front of him. Oh my goodness. Henry Vic standing on his head to keep this a one-goal game, Benny. That's the best save of, or saves of the night, without a doubt. Face off to the left of Vic. I'm amazed how he kept that out of the net. Oh, wow. Big saves are my faves, says Benny, and I agree. All right, here comes Posnanski out to center. Off the stick of Root. Root's going to chase it down along the end wall, but it got poked away at the last second. Now banked along the plexiglass out to neutral ice. Here's Xander Stotts off the stick now of Berge. And back the other way comes Buchaklin into the offensive zone. Fires! Glove save made by Henry Vic. 12:07 left in this third period. And Benny, I tell you what. Oh, my. Benny, you've had more airtime tonight than I've had all season. Good for you, buddy. Face off to the right this time of Vic. Well, we're having fun, and that's what it's all about on a Friday night. Here's a centering pass and to Zimmerman. He fanned on a shot from point-blank range. Here comes Posnanski. Trying to get by the defender. Plays it down along the end wall. Got the puck back from the short side. Tried to stuff it in, but didn't get good wood on it. And now Rufner at the point. Sends it down low. Behind the cage. There is a backhand miss. Root centered it. Posnanski fires. Save. Rebound cleared aside. Strakota. And then his pass is intercepted. Backhanded clearing attempt out to center. And sent back the other way where it'll be picked up by Gavin Marks. Marks fired it cross ice. Bouncing puck loose in the center ice area. Brought into the Beaver Dam zone. Shot right in on Vic. And he gloves that one again with 11:17 left to play in this hockey game. The Shedam Anchor Trophy is what's at stake here tonight. And the winner will possess it for another year. Well, if it's Beaver Dam, it'll be for another year. If Sheboygan, they're going to take it back. They're trying to hang on here. And these games always seem to be close when these two teams get together. The rivalry is still strong, even though these teams haven't been in the same conference for, 15 years now. Centering pass. Got through the slot, picked up by Burkhart. 1-on-2 the other way. Burkhart gets by one defender and then lost the puck. Nice job. He was sandwiched between a couple of defenders. Clearing attempt. He is knocked out to center, and then here is Corpy. Look out. Corpy fires. Save made by Vic as Corpy goes down. Oh, my goodness, with speed. Corpy had a great chance coming into the offensive zone, and Vic robs him. Vic has not allowed a goal since he has come in relief of Zach Shave. 32-31 shots on goal now. Beaver Dam, their shot lead is at 1, but where it counts on the scoreboard, it's 4-3 in favor of Sheboygan. Look out as that one came in from center ice, went in on net and just cleared aside. Now look out, a wraparound try, shot, And a rebound, Fandon, another puck loose, and somehow Vic gets that deflected puck and covers up. Oh my goodness. Henry Vick is standing on his head, folks. Absolute impressive display by Henry Vick. I can't believe this is still a one-goal game. From the face-off. Rimmed around the boards. Root takes it over on the half wall at the far side, out to center, onto the stick of Poznanski. Into the offense's zone, shot deflects out of play above the goal, and the clock is now stopped with 10:16 to go in the third period of our game. 4-3, Sheboygan leads. And a face-off to the left of Vandehey in the Red Raiders' end. And from the face-off, up to the blue line, kept in, and now a whistle as we had was it a hand pass? Hand pass, yep, there you go. That's going to bring the face-off back down into the Golden Beaver end. I will talk to the powers that be, Benny, about getting you on the payroll here at the radio station and Daily Dodge TV. Nice job tonight, by the way. Glad to have you here. All right, here is Root out at center, and look out as Poznanski and Root got crossed. Would have been offside had Root brought it in. They got a regroup and a deflected pass. Poznanski over to Strakota, and that is offside. Now sometimes you a little out of control and bringing it offside, so they'll make changes with both sides with 9:50 to go in this third period. And a face-off coming out at center ice just outside the Sheboygan Red Raiders blue line. And from the face-off, controlled by Sheboygan, as they start out of their own zone. And here is Zimmerman, right circle, and tried to flip a backhander on net. It hit the side of the cage. Their centering attempt is broken up and intercepted. We got a 3-on-2 developing the other way. Trotter, right side. Drop pass intended for Burkhart, broken up there by Wilkie. And now a clearing attempt is kept in and sent to the near side. Overskating it was Damon. Banked off the boards out to center ice. Right onto the stick of Moberg, then he lost it. Burkhart with a nice back check. Here comes McAndrews. Lost it just inside the Beaver Dam blue line. Shave will pick it up. This is Shave. Drop pass, but Moberg there to get it in the right corner. Moberg banks it off the end wall. Sent up to the right point for McAndrews. McAndrews fires in on net. Vic, save. Rebound is in the slot, now cleared out of there. Burkhart flips it out to center. It's going to go all the way down the ice. This will be an icing call. Icing on the Golden Beavers, which means the face-off will head back into the Beaver Dam end. Now down to 8:41 left in this third period. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Henry Vick, who has just been tremendous in his time on the ice, time in the pipes tonight, between the pipes. All right, here we go. From the face-off. Puck is loose in the circle and picked up by the Ridders. A backhanded shot by Buchachlin that goes wide of the cage. And now a puck deflects out to center ice. Sandali lost it, picked up. Strakota pushes it to Root, now to Poznanski, then taken away at the blue line. Here's a 2-on-2 the other way. And we've got a whistle, and we've got a little extracurricular going on behind the play. Let's see what we got here. With 8:15 left to go in this third period, 4-3 hockey game. Shots on goal now in favor of Sheboygan, 35-32. And a faceoff's coming at center ice, just outside the Beaver Dam blue line, and Beaver Dam wins the draw. Burkhart pushing it into the Red Raider zone, trying to get by the defender. Skates behind the net, centered it, and it was broken up at the last second because Trotter was coming in point-blank range. All right, here's Damon picking it up along the near half wall. Tried to drop it off for Damon, or for Trotter rather, and then Damon pushes it to the corner. Sent to the point but not out. Kept in momentarily by Dylan Rufner. Now it's Burkhart getting a stick on it, sending it to the end wall. There's Marks with it for Sheboygan. Rims it around the boards. It's going to be kept into the right point. Shot went off a stick. And Sheboygan out to center ice with Marks. Gains the line. Marks left side. Centered it. Look out. Loose in the slot. Shot. Hit the pipe, I believe. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was going in, and it hit, I believe it hit the post or the crossbar. My goodness. Here comes Burkhart out at center. Burkhart. Nice move. Burkhart fired. Oh, he goes just wide as he got past the defender for a partial break where the net came off the magnet. And we've got a stoppage with 7:11 to go in this Heartstopper here at the Beaver Dam Family Center. What a game this has turned out to be. And both coaches said it, and it's true. You throw out the records because this is rivalry game at its finest. The traveling trophy, the She Dam Anchor, on the line tonight. Face off to the right of Van de Hey. Beaver Dam wins the draw. Poznansky. His shot went behind the net. Rufner fires. Stick save made by Van de Hey. Rebound is loose. Cleared out to neutral ice. Here's Poznansky sending it rink wide onto the stick of Rufner. He'll gain the offensive zone. Rufner, that shot was blocked. Didn't get a lot of oomph on that shot. Poznansky trying to track it down. Red Raiders will get it out to center, right onto the stick of Strakota, though, as he backs up to his own blue line. Banks it off the boards, picked up there by Root. Back to Strakota. He starts out. Look out. Poke is off his stick. Intercepted. And now Moberg overskated it, and Beaver Dam gets it back out to center. 2-on-2. And a centering pass broken up. Was it kept in? Yes, it was. No, they're saying offside. That was close. Stotts tried to keep it in and keep that play onside, but it just came out of the zone. And a faceoff coming at center ice. 6:22 left to play in period number 3. At time, it's getting late here. We gotta get one to tie if you're Beaver Dam. If you're Sheboygan, you're looking for some insurance here. All right, from the face-off at center, brought into the Red Raider zone, rimmed around the boards, far side. Now sent down into the corner by Stotts. And a pass back toward Stotts was intercepted. Back out at center ice, Fergie into the offensive zone, behind the Beaver Dam net. Stick handling, centered, shot, and that one save made by Vic. Rebound to the corner on the near side. Damon fires it out to center. Here comes Burkhart. Burkhart, nifty move, and couldn't get a shot. Actually did get a shot up at the last second, and I believe that hit the side of the net. Centering pass. Here is Stotts. Oh, that one hit traffic in front as it was heading towards the net. Play continues in the left corner. 5.5 minutes to go in the hockey game. 4-3. Sheboygan leads Beaver Dam. Stotts has to go back into his own zone. Banks it off the boards. Puck is loose. And poked at again. Finally picked up by the Beavers. They rim it around near side, but there's McAndrews sending it down low. Centering pass got by everybody. And it'll be Burkhart taking it out to center. And then he lost it at the red line. And it's shot right back in, high in the air, hits the plexiglass, deflects over to the near side. Sheboygan was making a change. Time is getting late, 5 minutes to go. Puck loose at the Sheboygan blue line and banked into the Beaver Dam end. Xander Stotts plays it back out to center. Damon flips it ahead. Strakota gains the blue line, fires, and a stick save made by Van de Hey. Damon's got the rebound centered. It went through traffic. Over to that far side. Connor Kinnear banking it off the plexiglass. Can't get it out of the zone. Root kept it in. Centered it in the slot. Damon fanned on the shot. Damon getting it back. Then the shot was blocked. Strakota plays it to the end wall. Another centering attempt broken up, and Beaver Dam can't keep it in the zone. Back into his own end goes Carson Rufner. Backhands it out to center. Here's Strakota again. Across the Sheboygan blue line. Fires in on net, and a save made by Van de Hey with 4:13 to go, Benny. 4:13 left in the third. It's 4-3 Sheboygan, and a faceoff coming in the offensive zone for the Golden Beavers. Woo! This has been a doozy. And the faceoff will be to the left of Vandehey. 37-36 shots on goal in favor of Sheboygan. And they've got the all-important one-goal lead. We'll have to start watching here pretty soon. If Beaver Dam doesn't score quickly, we'll have to watch for the goaltender Vic to head to the bench for an extra skater. Right now they've got control in the offensive zone, though. Centered and broken up in front. Out at center it goes. This is Poznansky. Sturkota sidesteps a defender out to center, up the left wing side. Into the Red Raider end, skates behind the cage, pushes it to the corner. Looking around, still with it. Out to the blue line, Shave, banks it around the boards. It's going to go to that far side at the half wall. And a clearing attempt knocked down by Rufner. Now Rufner intercepts another pass. Centers, but nobody home. And like a plumber, doing the dirty work in the corners was Rufner, that says Benny. Here's Poznansky, nice move, into the slot, shot, save made by Vandehey. 3:17 and counting left in the third period. 4-3 Sheboygan leads. Henry Vick is still in the net. We'll watch for him if he's going to head to the bench here. I don't know how soon Doug Kraft wants to pull the goalie if need be. And look out, here comes Wilkie in. Fires and a stick save made by Vick. With 2:59 to go in this third period. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and you probably a little bit too early to pull the goaltender just yet, but maybe with under 2 minutes, then you start really considering it. And we've got about another minute before that happens. Face off to the left of Vick. All right, from the draw, into the corner it goes, sent up to the blue line, out to center. And what a nifty move! And fanning on the shot after making a nifty move with Joe Trotter. He had speed coming in, but as he tried to go to the backhand, he partially fanned on it. And now here's Xander Stotts. In his own zone, banks it off the wall for Dylan Rufner. Back to Trotter on that half wall. Sends it up the boards. Burkhart couldn't get it out to center. 2:28 to go in the third period. Beaver Dam down 1, 4-3. And now they get it out to center. Here comes Trotter. Gains the blue line. Trotter, look out as he got tripped up. And the puck sent all the way down the ice. It's going to bounce in on net. Vic has to make a save. And now we do have a whistle. And are they going to... We're going to have a penalty, but it's going to be on Beaver Dam. Trotter. Oh, my goodness, Trotter. And you hear the displeasure from the locals. I didn't see exactly what happened behind the play, but it looked like initially there could have been a penalty called on Sheboygan. I wonder if that was just out of frustration because there was no call made on the Red Raiders. But Beaver Dam is going to be shorthanded as Burkhart. Beg your pardon, Trotter is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. And it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Red Raiders, who lead it by 1 with 2:11 to go in this game. Oh, that really hurts the Beaver Dam cause. And a face-off to the right of Vic, who's got to stay in there for now. And the Red Raiders win the draw. They're on the power play, a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Red Raiders. And a shot, save made Vic. Rebound is loose in the slot and going to be cleared out of there.
Beaver Dam penalty on number 8, Joe Trotter. 2 minutes for tripping. Time on the penalty, 14:49.
And the shot, they score! Short-handed! Boston Damon has tied the game on a short-handed goal with 1:49 left. Just as they were announcing the Beaver Dam penalty, Boston Damon with a shorty. Under 2 minutes to go, and we are tied at 4 apiece. Wow! I don't believe what I just saw. Beaver Dam is still short-handed, but the game is now tied 4-4. And the Red Raiders still on a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play. They've got 1.5 minutes left.
Beaver Dam, short-handed goal, scored by number 5, Boston Damon. Assist to number 10, Aiden Root. Time of the goal, 15:11. Shorthanded goal, Damon from Root at 15-11.
Root with the assist. And here come the Beavers out to center, still shorthanded. Burkhart through traffic, gains the line. Burkhart fires, knocked down by Vanda Hay. He gloves it with 1:10 seconds left in this hockey game. And a face-off coming in the Beaver Dam, and there's 50 seconds left in the power play for the Red Raiders. This is tough on the ticker. Betty, this is tough on the ticker. And 1:09 seconds left. We have a timeout. Yep, we have a timeout being called here. And that's a smart move by Doug Kraft, is calling timeout just to give his penalty killers a little bit of a breather here. And Benny, you need a breather here. Are you going to be okay? Do you need some oxygen? I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we do have a timeout here on the floor, on the ice. Timeout on the ice brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. Benny, you got to go get something? Oh, my goodness. What a night this has been, folks. What a game. I hope you're enjoying it. And I tell you what, this is what usually happens, as we said, when these two teams get together. It's been quite a rivalry, a lot of good history in this She-Dam Anchor Trophy game. And look at this. We have 69 seconds remaining in the hockey game in the third period. We're tied at 4. And Benny's down there getting the crowd all enthused. I don't know if you can get the camera on that, Aiden. Benny is, that's his primary job. His main job is not to join me, but he's been nice enough to do that tonight. Going to check the email box here and see if we got anything that came in late. Yeah, we did get another email here. Let's see. I'm going to check this one out. It says, Coach Hupp's Uncle David from California watching tonight. He says, Benny, you're looking good. We got an email from California. Coach Hupp's relatives are watching out there, and Benny, they love you, and I love you too. I always have. All right, here we go. Just over a minute left in the third period. Beaver Dam is shorthanded for the next 49 seconds. We're tied at 4.
Hey.
Last minute of play in the period. Here is Buchocklin into the Beaver Dam zone behind the net. Buchocklin over to Sharl. Shot blocked. Puck is loose, going to be kept in the zone though. And now rimmed around the boards and not out of the zone as Sharl keeps it in. Sends it rink wide. Nice move. Fired. Shot. Rebound is loose. Rebound is swatted wide of the cage. Sheboygan picks it up. We've got 12 seconds left in the penalty on Beaver Dam. Another shot from a tough angle. That one deflects over to the corner. 7 seconds. Joe Trotter getting ready to come back on the ice. 3 seconds left in the penalty. 13 in the game. Trotter's back on. We're even strength. 9 seconds left, third period. Tied at 4. Here's Trotter at center ice. 5 seconds. Trotter into the offensive zone. Fires wide of the cage, and the third period has come to an end. And for the second time in the last couple of games, Beaver Dam is going to overtime after 3 periods. Our score, 4-4. Beaver Dam and Sheboygan. We're back for the overtime. Let's take a 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
And welcome back to the Family Center. Benny the Beaver. My name is Mike Tronson. Aiden Voigt is here. And you know what? This game has been so much fun. We want to keep it going. And we're going to overtime, Benny. Overtime. Tied at 4. And as you just pointed out to me, 40-40. Shots on goal in this game through 3 periods, 40 for each team. That's 80 combined shots on goal. 40 for each team. So we're even in shots. We're even in goals. Now we go to overtime. Sudden death overtime for the right to take home the Sheboygan Anchor Trophy. Here we go. They'll switch it up. Beaver Dam's going to skate left to right in this overtime period. It's an 8-minute overtime. Sheboygan will go right to left. This is going to be fun. Beaver Dam was down by 2 heading into the third period. They scored twice in the period. Goals by Root and Damon and tied this thing up. And here's Trotter off the faceoff into the offensive zone as overtime gets underway. Centering pass, Damon in the high slot, fires, and it goes over the top of the net. And here is Strakota at the right point, forcing it down low. With it here is Trotter in the corner, skating behind the net. Along the end wall, tried to center it, was broken up. Charles sends it to the Heffel, but Trotter intercepts. Centered it, but nobody home for the Golden Beavers as Corpy sends it out to center, and here comes Berge. Up the right wing side, gains the Beaver Dam zone, had it poked off his stick. Charles out at center, right back to Corpy, fires it in, but it's going to be a big collision at the blue line, and now picked up by Root. Root skating through traffic. Into the offensive zone, right circle, drop pass for Damon. Damon, nice pass, mass the defender, he makes a nice move. Backhanded shot goes behind the net. And a collision along the boards. Strakota sent it toward the slot where Damon was going for a redirect but could not. He was tied up. Now here is Corpy out at center on the left wing side. Back into the Beaver Dam end. Shot on net and save made by Vic. He'll hang on and stop things. And Benny says more big hits than the Beatles. And the Beatles had a lot of hits too. But yeah, a lot of hard hits in this game. And it's been a fun one. What's your favorite Beatles song? Is it Norwegian Wood? Norwegian Wood, maybe? I tell you. I like that. So they did that song. We had a recording of it at the radio station. All right, look out. In the slot area, backhanded shot by Moberg goes, that's going to be just covered up by Vic, kind of softly in on. Now, yeah, I used to play that when I used to do the one of the air shifts at the station. Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. All right, face off to the left of Vic. 6:39 to go in the overtime. Sheboygan Anchor Trophies on the line. Shot steered aside by Vic. Played off the end wall at the near side boards now. Root centered it, but intercepted by Zimmerman. Zimmerman into the right circle, tried to center, and it's sent behind the net. Now rimmed around, going to be kept in by Sandali. And now it's forced back out to center. Look out, here comes Poznanski. Poznanski tried to sidestep a defender, and he had it knocked off his stick. Like the idea, but good job on the defensive end by the Red Raiders. Strakota in his own zone. Rims it around. There's Shave on the far side coming out of the corner. Pass was knocked down. Strakota has to go pick it back up. Fires it over to Rufner. And he lost it. Turnover in the zone. Centering pass. It's loose in the slot. Deflects to the far side. There's Charles' shot, and he scores! Charles wins it in overtime for Sheboygan. And the Red Raiders are going to take home the Shedam Anchor Trophy in dramatic fashion. Vic got a piece of it, but it had just enough to trickle past him and cross the goal line. And what a hockey game, and what a win in overtime for the Red Raiders. Mason Charles in overtime wins it for Sheboygan. A tremendous hockey game. 5-4 your final, and now the two teams will line up for a handshake, and that's a classy thing that they do after this game. And boy, this was a tremendous effort by both sides. And always nice to see good sportsmanship like this. This has been a fun rivalry, as we talked about. Tonight's game did not disappoint. And as advertised, when these two teams get together, and it's the Red Raiders who are going to take home the Shedam Anchor with a 5-4 win in overtime. It was Charles with the game winner. We'll get the call here in a second from Big Jer, our crack public address announcer extraordinaire. But the team's shaking hands out there right now. And, well, Benny, this was tough for the home fans, but this was an outstanding high school hockey game. There was just no doubt about it. Both teams playing their hearts out. And we'll have the presentation. We'll get the camera on the presentation of the Shedam Anchor Trophy here for Sheboygan. Manny, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you up here, my friend. Thank you so much for all you do, your great friendship to us. Love you. Thank you so much. Come back again. See us soon, all right? Good to see you, my friend. But anyways, 5-4, Sheboygan in overtime. They win the game 5-4 in the extra session.
Of the Shedam Trophy, Shedam Anchor, the Sheboygan Red Raiders.
As the Red Raiders hoist the Shedam Anchor, they connect their red chain to it, and what a sight. Tough one for the Golden Beavers, no doubt about it. But congratulations to the Sheboygan Red Raiders on a tremendous win here tonight. 5-4 in overtime. Sheboygan a winner over Beaver Dam in the annual rivalry game. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to step aside. We will take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the final numbers, final thoughts for you right after this 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break and back after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. there's something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV, along with my videographer and engineer, Aiden Voigt. Final score tonight in overtime in this rivalry game. Sheboygan defeats Beaver Dam 5-4 and will take home the She-Dam Anchor Traveling Trophy. Wild game here tonight. It was just, I tell you what, as I said before, it was just an outstanding, highly entertaining high school hockey game. Two teams just battling tooth and nail, throwing everything they had at each other, and it was a lot of fun. And Sheboygan, hats off to them. They get the win. Beaver Dam, nothing to be ashamed of. They were right there. Beaver Dam was down 2 heading into the third. They forced the overtime only to fall short in the extra session. Just another thriller in this series. The all-time series for the She-Dam Anchor now, Sheboygan with a 9-5 lead. This was the 14th time they've played for the Anchor. Sheboygan has now won 9 of those 14 meetings, and tonight they do it in overtime. Let's tell you how it happened. I mentioned it was a 4-2 Sheboygan lead at the end of the second period. We had no scoring in the first period. Then we had an explosion with 6 combined goals in the second period. So it was 4-2 Sheboygan heading into the third. Beaver Dam got within 1 at the 3:34 mark of the third period when Aiden Root scored with an assist from Braden Strakota. That made it a 4-3 Sheboygan lead. And then at the 15:11 mark, with 1:49 left in the third period, Boston Damon scored shorthanded with an assist from Aiden Root. That shorthanded goal tied the game at 4. That ended up forcing the overtime. Well, then we go into overtime. And at the 2-minute and 20-second mark of overtime, Mason Charles beats Henry Vick, and the Red Raiders get an exciting, a thrilling 5-4 victory tonight in the extra session. We've got Doug Kraft coming up here to join us on the postgame. Sorry, Doug, I didn't see you back there. Come on over here. We'll get you a headset here, and I apologize there.
Oh, no problem.
Can you hear me okay there, Doug?
I can.
Okay, thanks for coming up. I know this is a little disappointing that it didn't go your way, but give me your overall thoughts. This was just a highly entertaining hockey game. And as you said so eloquently on the pregame, you throw the records out during this rivalry game, and it was apparent tonight that was the case. Both teams battling tooth and nail here.
Yeah, another great chapter in this rivalry. This game, typically tends to be like this quite a bit. Weird bounces, some unexpected goals. Both teams playing absolutely as hard as they can down to the wire. We had that feeling of euphoria last year at their place. They had it at ours now, and quite honestly, the Anchor has bounced back and forth the last few years.
No, it really has. Talk about your team a little bit now. As far as you started Zach Shaven goal tonight. Mm-hmm. You brought in Henry Vick in the second period. And I know that he gave up the goal in overtime, but I tell you what, he made some tremendous saves, and really Shave did too in the first period. So I thought your goaltenders overall, I mean, despite the 5 goals, I mean, there were some times where they were standing on their heads, both of them, a little bit.
Yeah, Zach played just fine. He was the victim of some awkward circumstances, and so, we just made the change halfway through the second, and then Henry went in and played admirable. I think it was in the third period. He had a couple flurries there that he really, stopped. That one where he grabbed it from laying backwards practically might have trickled in if he didn't grab it. So, 40-plus shots on net, and then the one was in overtime. So, no, I can't complain about the goalies, and, I just want to compliment Zach for what he does for our team. I think when you see him out on defense, we're an entirely different team. So he's made a big sacrifice for us. He's a team guy, and we just appreciate the heck out of him. And he is a tremendous goalie, and he's a really good defenseman, and so he brings a lot of different value to us.
Well, and you and I think we were touching on this, you and I, in our pregame conversation, but that's Zach Shave is, I guess, one example of the types of guys you have on this roster. Guys that are not about themselves, but they're about the team and winning together. They're not worried about personal glory or personal stats, even though they have a lot of talent. That's kind of the sense I get watching these guys, and I think you kind of nodding your head here a little bit. That's the kind of group you have, I think, is an unselfish group.
Certainly. They move the puck a lot. They look for open teammates. Nobody's really selfish on our team. I will say, losing in overtime a couple times in the same season, it's going to challenge some of that chemistry, and so we need to find a way to just stay together through the good times and the bad, and we've had a lot of good times this year, and so we have to use those as our reference points to move forward and understand that overtime is one shot and can be one shot and over. So
well, and you mentioned 40 shots on goal, 40 plus shots. So you were getting shots on goal, you were getting opportunities there. Obviously their goaltender Zane Van de Hey was pretty good himself. So
he was excellent. We've had a string of, it feels like, hot goalies or goalies that are playing very well right in a row, and that's good because the playoffs are coming and everybody locks it in and takes it to another level, and so having these high pressure games here at the end of the season, in the running for the conference, the anchor, all that stuff is going to help us build as we get into late February.
Well, and you have to pick it right back up tomorrow. Less than 24 hours from now, you're going to be on the road at Waunakee, and I tell you what are your early thoughts on that matchup back in conference play, obviously?
Waunakee's a talented team. They've got 2 of the best forwards in the state, and we've seen them obviously twice a year for a number of years. We're very familiar with them. They're fast. They move the puck well. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and we're going to have to be on our game, first thing in the morning, ready to go. And as exciting as the rivalry game is and playing for the anchor, it's one night, and the conference is 10 games, and we've only got 2 of them left, and we need to focus and put our best effort out there.
Well, and short turnaround, you tell the guys go home and get some sleep tonight here. You don't want to stay out too late.
No, yeah, that's exactly what the message was upstairs. Pretty quick, go home, get some rest. We got to be back and off to another big one. But yeah, big games here for us at the end of the year. It's exciting, and in sports you don't always win them all, so it's part of the deal.
Well, and we talk about conference, and you're in a good position. You're in a really good position. Yes, okay, the tough loss tonight, 14-4.
Yeah.
Okay, that's you. You've earned the right to be in the conversation with these big games and conference title implications, things of that nature. And so the guys, you got to feel really good about that. The guys have earned the right to be in that conversation.
Yeah, and if I know this group, come tomorrow morning, they'll be excited to play hockey, and they'll be looking forward to their opportunity to try to win the anchor back next year. But entirely locked in on Waunakee.
Well, good luck tomorrow against Waunakee. That's a big game, obviously. And then I'll see you back here on Tuesday night. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I'll be here for the game against Oregon, and I can hardly wait for that one already after what I saw here tonight.
Yeah, us too.
Good to see you, Doug. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Mike.
it very much.
You bet.
All right, that's Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the postgame show. Again, Sheboygan gets the win in overtime tonight, 5-4, to claim the Shedam Anchor Trophy. They'll take it home with them. And as we take a look now at some final numbers, I was talking about the third period in the overtime. Mason Charles did get the winner, 2:20 into overtime, just in case you missed it. The third period goals for Beaver Dam were by Root and Damon. Damon's was the shorthanded goal. All the other goals in this game came at even strength with one exception. That was Strakota's goal to start the scoring tonight early in the second period. That came on the power play. But Beaver Dam, yeah, as I said, they're still 14-4, folks. Still 14-4, and they're still in a really, really good position with those two conference games left. Tomorrow, Wanakee, and then, of course, the game with Oregon here. Big Jer sent me the final stat sheet from this one here. I was just looking to see we have or so there. Yeah, 40-plus shots on goal for each team. The goaltenders were all really outstanding. There weren't a lot of penalties in this game, a couple, but it was a relatively clean game. Beaver Dam did get the only power play goal of the night. They also had the only shorthanded goal of the night, but just an outstanding hockey game. Two teams were out there entertaining the crowd, battling it out, and Sheboygan gets the win tonight, 5-4. Now, a reminder that tomorrow afternoon here on Daily Dodge TV, we've got Beaver Dam High School boys basketball for you. We'll be across the street over at the Field House, where the Beaver Dam boys will entertain West De Pere in non-conference action. Aiden's going to join me for that one, too, and we'll be on the air with our pregame show at 3 o'clock, 3:15 tomorrow is your tip time for Beaver Dam and West De Pere. Our game tonight has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also a presentation of McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. 5-4 your final tonight in overtime. Sheboygan with the win over Beaver Dam, taking home the She Dam Anchor Trophy. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks for being with us. Hey, special shout out to Benny the Beaver for joining me on the broadcast. And it was unexpected. I didn't know that was coming, and it was fun to have him. Aiden Voigt, great job as always, my friend. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. For Benny the Beaver, for Agent 00 Voigt, Mike Tronson saying so long from the Beaver Dam Family Center. Have a pleasant evening and enjoy your weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.